Welcome back. Well, it's Tuesday, and that means it's time to recap what happened on last night's Dancing with the Stars.
And this morning, our celebrity analyst, Penelope Jean, is here to tell us all about it. Penelope, how are you?
I'm good. It was a good night last night.
It was a crazy episode. I liked it, though, with the costumes and everything. It was great.
It was theme night. It was theme night. So
yes.
That was basically, just explain a little bit about that.
Television show theme night. So it was TV show night. So they had to pick a theme song from a TV show. Be a show that's off the air, on the air, and there was a little bit of both.
Well, yeah, so it was like wardrobe and dancing. Everybody's getting judged on a couple different levels. Let's get right into it. Speaking of shows, I think a woman that had a show of her own, she was dancing pretty good last night.
Is this Florence's show?
Well, yeah, for Florence, and the thing about Florence was she danced to the Brady Bunch theme song, and it was just like, oh, we could have guessed something else.
Exactly. I wish she would have picked a different song. She was really wanting the song, and they had to go through a few hoops, actually, to get her that song. And so that's the one they were going for from the beginning. But I wish she would have gotten out of the Brady box. Like, just,
not too danceable, the song.
It was not at all, and the judge just said that. Look, she looks like she's being tossed around like a rag doll.
Yeah.
I thought she was
trying so hard.
I wonder if she has whiplash now. I mean, it was pretty crazy. And she came out in this nightgown, sort of an ordeal, and they whip it off right away. So the whole thing to me was just, it was just awkward. Well, I mean, the judges said it was frantic. It was just too much going on. And
there was a lot going on.
Woo.
Well, speaking of a lot going on, Bristol and Mark.
Right.
Oh boy, if you're a Bristol the Pistol fan, I'm sorry, but last night did me in.
Well, it's just gone too far now. So they came out, the song was the theme song to the Monkees TV show. But they don't know they're primates because these are gorillas. Right?
And we really can't put that on them. I mean, that's probably the wardrobe people for the show.
Definitely, but
dancing was...
It was actually Mark's idea to come out in the costumes, and then they, it's Hollywood, so they were able to find the costumes. But the judges actually liked the monkey suits. So that part turned out well for them, but they did get one of the lowest scores of the night because her footwork was off. It was off a lot last night. So Bristol's in the bottom two, and her fate will be yet to be seen tomorrow night.
But I have to say, if you had to wear a gorilla costume, what would your footwork look like?
Well,
they
then
broke
she
it off pretty quick.
Exactly.
It still was bad, right?
It was still pretty bad.
Yeah, it seemed like she still had it on.
Maybe. Still was bad.
I wish we had a clip of her doing the scoring, but she also had so much spray tan on that she looked like Snooki. She looked like Snooki from where Situation's Gone.
That's not going to help you out, yeah.
Oh, it was just too much, and you could see the line too where it stopped. And oh, poor Bristol.
Well, let's talk about the good. Jennifer and Derek.
Second highest marks of the night, but she was disappointed with their performance and the scores. They did a great job, and I just don't think that Jennifer can do wrong at this point. We're halfway through the season. Everybody loves her. She's certainly the fan favorite. She's doing an excellent job, but she's so hard on herself.
Yeah.
And her partner, Derek, is one of the best dance coaches that you're going to find. But they did have a little bit of stress this week during practice sessions, and they're both perfectionists, and he wants to push her, which is the right thing to do as a dance coach at this level. When she's doing this well, he just wants to push her that extra bit. And she's having a hard time with that, so they've had a little bit of struggle. So if they can get it together as a team and as a couple, they're going to go right to the end.
Yeah, my money's on her.
Well, I agree. Somebody that we haven't talked about a lot lately, I would say, is Brandy. And at the beginning we were saying, since she was an artist and things like that, she was going to be good at it.
Yeah.
I mean, what are your thoughts thus far?
She got the highest scores last night, and she's doing a fantastic job. She has been having some issues with her own confidence, and that's coming out in her overall performance. So technically, she's extremely good. She's, again, another one who's very hard on herself, but I don't know if we've yet to seen her have fun. So if she can pull it up the second half of this, we'll see Brandy kind of come to the forefront, but technically, and her scores, she's doing quite well.
You're very choreographed, as we were talking about last week, which you expect, I guess.
Exactly.
The talent, her level.
She has had a lot of opportunities in her career to dance and have choreography and to learn that, and so you're right, Evan, she's used to that and can work well with it. Now she just needs to have fun and bring out her personality.
Well, Penelope, I guess we're kind of in our fourth week. Is it the fourth week of the show now?
Sounds about right.
4 or 5. Is everybody in line where you thought they were going to be? I know that we've been talking. We knew that the situation would just be gone. We knew that the Hoff would probably be gone.
The Hoff was gone so quick, I almost forgot about it.
Right.
I think I think it's a pretty fair process. The judges' scores are 50%, and then the voters' call-ins are 50%. So the likability and fan base comes in.
Funny you should bring up call-in.
Yes.
Because we're doing a segment today where we hear
That's
from
right.
someone out there, a fan, a viewer of the show, and they have a question for you. I think we
Good.
have somebody today. Do we have somebody on the phone?
Hi, yes.
Hi.
Hi, Penelope. I'm such a big fan of yours.
Thank you.
I just have a question, and it kind of goes into another question. How did they choose the stars with Dancing with the Stars? And I've seen that some of the contestants from The Bachelor was on there. Why haven't they, choose some other stars that were like on Survivor or other TV shows other than The Bachelor?
That's a great question, and people do ask me this on occasion. And what was your name? I just want to get the caller's name.
Oh, Felicia?
Felicia.
Felicia,
Yeah.
thanks, Felicia. Okay, so here's the way it works. When they casting for Dancing with the Stars, they choose 6 women and 6 men. So they know right off the bat that's what they have to do. And then they're looking at sort of 2 people from sports, 2 people from television, perhaps a movie star if they can get one. They would maybe take somebody from Broadway, a couple of recording artists. So they kind of divide it up that way, and so they know that that's kind of their starting base. And then in terms of the second part of the question, they support other ABC stars, first of all. First and foremost, the network wants to support their stars that they have created in ABC shows. So The Bachelor would be a natural fit for that, and therefore really supporting the network. They're not going to pick someone from Survivor because it's another major network, and they do pick people from other cable television shows, such as we had the situation from, and I believe Jersey Shores is an MTV show, I believe.
It is.
So
it is.
they will pick somebody from a cable station, but not from another network television show.
So what is Bristol Palin? Where does she
You know,
fall?
and that's
What is
like
that?
it's random. So I think that she's kind of like
Pop culture?
exactly.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
That's
exactly
all we
what
can
it
say
is.
about that one, I
And
suppose.
It's just a fluke. I mean, they've had people from politics, and she's not, but her mother is. So she holds some public interest. She's been on the cover of People recently.
I think that was part
You know
of
who
it.
I want, and I think
building
you probably
momentum is what she is.
would join me on this. Antoine Dodson. Look for this guy. He's
All
going to be on your show. Antoine Dodson.
I'll put in a word with the casting people.
Please do, Penelope.
I will watch it. I
Please
will
do,
tape it. I'll watch it
Penelope.
3
Oh,
times.
boy.
All right.
All
But I
right.
hope
so
that
much.
answered the question.
Well, thanks Penelope, but you know what? Speaking of dancing, we have a little trivia giveaway for the viewers at home, and it's so graciously sponsored by Fred Astaire Dance Studios, located right here in Mount Pleasant and in West Ashley. So call in with the right answer to the trivia, and you get a free, our favorite price here, introductory course at the studio, valued at $35 from the experts at Fred Astaire Dance Studios.
I bet you want to know what the question is now, huh? Here it is. All right, which of this season's stars has been a guest host on The View? That's right, she's doing a lot of things. Be the 4th caller right now, 849-2535, and you could be dancing like the stars. All right, Penelope, again, we'll see you next week.
We'll see you
and
next
of course,
week.
tonight, the results show. Definitely check that out right here, ABC News 4.
Well, thanks, Penelope.
Thank you.
We appreciate it.
All right, and when we come back, we've got details on how you can see the top 60 golfers in the nation, all right here in the Lowcountry. Yeah, stay with us.